We're at Volkswagen now, and this is ID.Unyx 08. This is a sub-brand of ID that is made especially here for China. And well, this is quite an interesting car. There is ID.Unyx 06, that was their first car, and this is the newest car. And let's talk about the design first. Maybe we can come from the side, because if you look at the exterior, it's actually quite nice, quite striking front, and also all of these lines. And look at the front part, it's quite long and sporty. All of the clean lines and muscularity is also here. So we can also take a look at the back. Come over here. So look at these rims and the front brakes. They also from Brembo. The back is also really nice. It is electronically operated back door, and the boot is actually quite big. Before we go inside, let's talk about what you get if you are planning to buy this car. So if we talk about the range starts from around 600 kilometers all the way to 730, if I'm not mistaken. And about the power, well, okay, you have single motor, which is at the back, means this Volkswagen is a rear-wheel drive car, and you have a choice of dual motor, which means it has a four-wheel drive with over 500 horsepower. This car is quick. Apart from this, let's talk about the suspension. Suspension-wise, well, front and rear is completely independent. And if you go for the top trim, you do get air suspension and adaptive damping. Now, let's take a look what you get inside. Well, there is someone here. Maybe we can go from the other side. Come. Oh, there is someone over there too. So we have to wait. Give me a minute. Let's talk about the front row first. Well, I'm not sitting at the driver's seat, but just look at it. First of all, the materials here are really nice. Everything is in leather or soft plastic all the way down here. So on a touch, the quality feel is really nice. You also do get two screens here, and you get a screen over there, the adjustment of the steering wheel, and the seat is also really big. You can find really nice sitting position. The seats are really nice. You do get massage, you do get cooling and heating. So everything that you're looking from a car, now here in China, you do get it in here. And let's take a look at the back, because look, 7.5 meters, this is my sitting position. Let's take a look at the back. If I sit right behind myself, just look at it, look, no frames. quite interesting. Now, if you sit here, first of all, the materials are just as good as the front row, really nice. You have lots of room here all the way up here. It uses Alcantara, well, this kind of fabric. You do get a table. This table is really nice. It's high enough, but this table is a little low if you sit low. But you do get all of these goodies. The space is really nice. A Volkswagen, really nice. Now, this is another car from ID.Unyx. This one is 07, and well, if you look at it, maybe it has some resemblance with ID.7, because this car is made on ID.7 platform. And even if you look at the design, yes, the design is a little different, the front is different. Also, from the side, it has a little of, you know, all-road feeling. Let's say Audi all-road, A4, A6, so it has a little of off-roading feel in it, but this is a sedan. Actually, to be honest, quite a good looking one. So if you come to the back, it has quite a good big boot in here, which comes up with the back window and everything, so like some of the Skodas. If we talk about the suspension and about the powertrain, it's a single motor. The motor is at the back, means this car is a rear-wheel drive car. And, well, suspension is quite simple. Front and rear is completely independent, and it has no adaptive damping, or it has no air suspension. If we talk about the back seats, well, they're roomy enough. The backrest is really nice. The materials are okay. Here is leather, here is soft touch. This is, well, it's hard plastic, but I wouldn't say it's cheap. It's not that bad, actually. You do have a sunroof, really big one, the one that you can open, and the part that you open is quite big. So you have air vents, you have two Type-C charging ports. So altogether, it's a nice place to be. Of course, it depends on how much money you will have to pay for it. Now, maybe we can take a look what you get in the front row. Well, there is someone sitting in the driver's seat, so we will come from this side and take a look what it has. So if you take a look from here, well, the seats, both seats, front seats, they have memory function, and if you come inside, it has 3 screens. Here is a screen, here is a screen, and here is a screen. Now in China, this screen is quite important. Most of the cars, they do get it, and now it's becoming something of a must. You do get heating, cooling, and massage in the front seats. So altogether, this is a nice place to be. We do not know how much it will cost here in China yet, because at this point, they did not present this car properly. So we'll see. This is what Volkswagen is doing here in China. Now, I don't think you get this car in Europe or other parts of the world, but here we go. Let's go. This is ID.Era. This is very, very important car for Volkswagen here in China. Why? Because let me tell you this, 6 or 7 years ago when Lixiang, they came out with their first car, Lixiang 1, they brought to the table 3 very important things. It's a big T. If I translate it from Chinese into English, it would be lots of digitalization, it would be very soft sofa inside, and it would be the fridge. What it means that it has everything inside. It's really comfy inside. It has all of the goodies, the screens and everything, and it has the fridge inside. So starting from then, these big size, full-size SUVs, they're really, really popular in China. And until this time, Volkswagen, they were not playing in this segment, but now this is Volkswagen's new car, ID.Era 9X. Let me tell you about it. If we talk about, well, mechanical part of this car, this is hybrid car. It's a plug-in hybrid. It means under this hood there is a 4-cylinder turbo engine. This is EA211 engine, which is very familiar for most of you who drove Volkswagens. But this engine has no connection with the front or rear wheels. Why? Because it works as a generator. And apart from this, there is a battery, really big battery with 65 kilowatts battery, and the range around 400 kilometers. So this car, it has everything. You can use it as a pure electric car in the city, and if you're driving somewhere far, well, you use the engine's range. So apart from this, it's a 4-wheel drive because it has double motors, and it has more than 500, to be precise, 517 horsepower, 0 to 100. This car does in 5.6 seconds. It has adaptive damping, double wishbone in the front, multi-link at the back, adaptive damping and air suspension. Apart from this, come over here. The rear wheels, they turn also. So the turning circle of this car is really small. It's something of an ID.3. So let's take a look. Before we take a look in the front, we'll take a look at the back, because at the back you do get only 6 seats, but all of them, the first, the second and the third rows, they are spacious enough. So the third row is not for you just to use urgently, but I would say it's a fully capable third row where 2 people can sit in relatively comfort. So just look at it. I have a screen here, I have massage, I have everything. But apart from this, they have new technology. So Xiaopi, maybe you can show it here. This screen, just look at it, and you can control everything from here. You have freezer right here. Underneath, you have the screen, and I told you, you have a sitting position where you can lay down over here, and in the front, you have the third row. I will not show you the third row at this point. Let's take a look at the driver's seat. You sit here, you have 2 screens over here. If I'm not mistaken, they're 15.4 inches, 2.5K. You have everything. You have heads-up display. Very, very nice place to sit. And this is something that is welcome in China. I do hope you get this car in Europe and other parts of the world, in US and so on, because it's a really, really nice car to drive, to sit, to have.